So, trade review of some Dow Jones longs that I took on Friday. That was Friday the 9th of February and delivered on Monday the 12th. It was a very interesting one, and I reckon this will showcase my methodology at its core, what it actually entails. So to start, I reckon the idea was to get understanding of how price actually delivered to more or less set the tone for the week. To more or less set the tone for the week, we got to look and see how price delivering. First thing we saw is the mere fact that we broke higher. As a result of breaking higher, it warrants more or less a directional bias as we go on throughout the week. So from my understanding of ranges and how I view order flow ranges, I saw this high as my order flow range liquidity high, the target. But how do I know this is the high? Because of the reverse switches in order flow that we have to more or less confirm that the high is actually in play. Once I got these, then I know where my range is formed from the low to the high. And what's interesting about this one is that this kind of set the tone for a long that I also took on a Monday, Monday the 5th of February, which was interesting to say the least. But we move. Range high in place, range low in place, and we got the support in liquidation. And I got a mechanical way in which I actually know or could actually confirm that this is my actual support in liquidation. Very interesting indeed. So we move forward. We're setting the tone as to how price delivery really functioning, or how it's likely to function, so to speak. So we got the support and liquidation, the mitigation, and by the way in which I view my methodology and how I apply my methodology, the idea is to target the highs next. That would be the objective. The order flow range liquidity highs as the targets. So Monday is when the trade was triggered, one of them. And this trade was a wild one. But Tuesday was the day nothing happened. Nothing at all happened on Tuesday. What was interesting though is that coming into Wednesday, this is where it started to get a bit interesting where the methodology is concerned. Started to get a bit interesting because we drawing to the high. Wednesday and Thursday we should get probably delivery. Can't remember which day it was. Let's see. Let's see what happens. So what I can see so far, right? I could see another range high get put in place because of the reverse switch in order flow. This is what confirms the range high for me. And how I know where the range low is, it's simple, to be honest. Like, was the low that caused the high to form, So I regard this as my range low, this is my range high. Playing the secondary route, I understand where we'll like to see mitigated prior to actually, where we'll like to see swept and mitigated prior to actually getting involved, or waiting for the secondary route to play out in regards to the sequence of events. So what happened? I have my support and liquidation already. So the moment I got my support and liquidation, and the mere fact that I have the confirmation that the range high is already set in place, the idea is to wait for the actual switch in order flow to happen. Once we get confirmation that price actually switch in order flow, it kind of set the tone as to the long bias to this order flow range liquidity high, which is a bit interesting to say the least. And that was on Thursday. No, it was on Friday. No, if you just move to Friday, this is where it gets a bit interesting where the methodology is concerned, as I said before. So on Friday, we got a delivery to the high, to the objective high, but we also created a new high in the process. So we can see this new high created in progress. But what's interesting is that how would I know that this is the actual range liquidity high? Because the reverse switch in order flow, or the fractal reverse switch in order flow, so to speak, that would allow me to think, this is the actual switch and this is what actually confirming that this is the order flow range liquidity high. So I kind of setting the tone once more, understanding how we intend to navigate through prices delivery. So we move. With this being said, I got the reversion order flow confirming the range high. I know where my range low is. The high that inevitably caused, the low that inevitably caused the high to be, to be set in place, so to speak. And my entry came from one of my refinements as it relates to my 15-minute model. As for the, what's the word? The word is very easy. But as for the supporting liquidation, any areas that I objectively measure as compressed or regard as a compressed schematic, those are automatically labeled as my supporting liquidations. But it's very interesting because I said before, I have a mechanical mapping where this is concerned, especially where it needs to form within the actual, within the overall range that will warrant it to be considered the supporting liquidation. Very, very interesting to say the least. But this was the entry. Stops at the invalidation point and targets at the objective. What I was waiting for next was the actual time to correlate with the actual trade day. What do you mean by time? Under which like time session, like my specific time session, I want to see price mitigate within that time. That would allow me to actually get in there. So I move, and yep, right within the time. Mitigated, and you're triggered in price. Your triggered in price is very calm indeed, and just allow price to play out based on your analysis, based on how you view market, so to speak, or based on how I view market, so to speak. That was the intention, to wait, because I understood that this high was set in place, and that's how you understand how those moving and where we're likely to deliver to, considering where we mitigated prior. It would allow me to think, you know what, with a high level of certainty, with a high level of clarity, or a high degree, I know that this high is likely to go next based on my understanding of order flow ranges and order flow range liquidity. So we move, and eventually on Monday, price delivered to the actual high. But Monday the 12th of February, that was another day that no trades at all. And then for the past, how much? Past 2 weeks. Yeah, the past 2 weeks, because we're recording this 25th of February, Sunday. It's the past 2 weeks. It was wild in regards to like no opportunities, but it's calm because I know when the next one arises, there's a high likelihood that it's going to be a winner. The winner on average is going to be at least 5R. At least 5R on average. So I just waiting for time to permit. But that was something very calm indeed in regards to the trade that was taken. Well, trade breakdown for the Dow Jones Longs I took on Friday, 9th of February, that delivered on, what date is this? The 12th of February 2024. It was like 5.6, 5.7. But this is marginal, man. But the point is, it was 5 point something R, a 5 high R trade. The one from Monday is quite interesting because, that's the same entry model used for this trade, but I didn't mark it out. I can do a breakdown for this trade as well because this was interesting to say the least. Very, very interesting to say the least. I have some very, very interesting things planned as we go forward. A lot of breakdowns, a lot of like explanation as to my methodology and how I actually approach and navigate price. Very interesting indeed. So that was a quick one. I hope you have a good one, and I got a clue to say next because I'm not really fond of this YouTube thing, to be honest. But we move. It's calm.